Welcome back to COSOG video reporting about Attribute Standard 1100 on independence and objectivity. To continue on the discussion, in this video we are going to talk about dual reporting lines. To assist in the independence and objectivity of the IAA, there should be dual reporting lines, the functional reporting and administrative reporting. So what are these? The functional reporting is connected to the engagements and their results. The CAE, or the Chief Audit Executive, reports functionally to the board. And the administrative reporting is the reporting relationship within the management structure that facilitates the IIA's day-to-day operations. The CAE reports administratively to upper management. Here is an illustration. According to Practice Advisory 1110-1, support from senior management and the board assists the internal audit activity in gaining the cooperation of engagement clients and performing their work free from interference. The Chief Audit Executive, reporting functionally to the board and administratively to the organization's Chief Executive Officer, facilitates organizational independence. At a minimum, the CAE needs to report to an individual in the organization with sufficient authority to promote independence and to ensure broad audit coverage, adequate consideration of engagement communications, and appropriate action on engagement recommendations. So let's look further into how the dual reporting lines assist the independence and objectivity of the IAA. So functional reporting is the ultimate source of independence and authority for the IAA. Stated in Standard 1110, or the organizational independence, the Chief Audit Executive must report to a level within the organization that allows the internal audit activity to fulfill its responsibilities. The Chief Audit Executive must confirm to the board, at least annually, the organizational independence of the internal audit activity. With that said, organizational independence is effectively achieved when the Chief Audit Executive reports functionally to the board. Examples of functional reporting to the board involve the board: first, in approving the internal audit charter, approving the risk-based internal audit plan, approving the internal audit budget and resource plan, approving the remuneration of the Chief Audit Executive, approving decisions regarding the appointment and removal of the Chief Audit Executive, receiving communications from the Chief Audit Executive on the internal audit activities performance relative to its plan and other matters, and lastly, making appropriate inquiries of management and the Chief Audit Executive to determine whether there are inappropriate scope or resource limitations. Another standard that supports the functional reporting is the Standard 1110.A1. The internal audit activity must be free from interference in determining the scope of internal auditing, performing work, and communicating results. The Chief Audit Executive must disclose such interference to the board and discuss the implications. So next is the administrative reporting. It is the reporting relationship within the organization's management structure that facilitates the day-to-day operations of the internal audit activity. Administrative reporting typically includes budgeting and management accounting, human resource administration including personnel evaluations and compensation, internal communications and information flows, and lastly, the administration of the internal audit activities, policies, and procedures. So we have already finished the second topic. Thank you for listening.